Hello and welcome to Jurisedge Academy's YouTube channel. Today we are going to see what we have learned from CLAT PG 2022 examination. This video is important for people who are preparing for CLAT PG 2023. So we're going to see what mistakes have been done by candidates in CLAT PG 2022 and hopefully we'll learn from them and understand the pattern for CLAT PG examination. So let's start this video. Firstly, before moving to the takeaways, let's see the dates for CLAT PG 2023, which have already been announced last year. So CLAT is going to be held on 18th December 2022. So you have around 6 months to prepare for CLAT PG 2023. Please note that the exam is not happening in 2023 because the CLAT has already clarified that they have preponed the exam for some reasons, and that is why it will be held on 18th December 2022. Application dates are not yet announced, but it will be announced after the current CLAT admission process is completed. So till July, CLAT 2022 admissions are going to happen. So anyway, the application dates are likely to come 4 to 5 months before the CLAT is scheduled to happen. So possibly in August or September, applications may commence. The pattern is same. There will be 120 comprehension based MCQs in CLAT PG 2023. So you have the same pattern that you have had for the last 3 years. Now let's come to the analysis of CLAT PG 2022 examination and see what are the precautions we need to take before starting our preparation for 2023 attempt. So firstly, you have to get used to reading passages. A lot of candidates have faced time management issues in the examination, not just in CLAT but also in ALET because the pattern has changed. So make sure that you are habitual to reading passages. Now this advice will not be helpful to you at the last minute because you cannot do anything to change it. But if you start preparing from now, you can develop a habit of reading passages and understanding the content of them. This can also be done while you are studying case laws because reading judgments also makes you habitual to reading lengthy and boring passages and you being able to extract important information from them. So now is the right time to get used to reading passages. You can start by reading legal articles as are available on websites like Live Law or Bar and Bench or the editorial section of good newspapers. Or you can also start by reading judgments. You can start either by landmark judgments or you can start with recent judgments. So this will help you develop a good practice of reading passages, and that is how you will be able to read around 20 passages in your examination. Next is you should have a good grasp over basics. So if you have not yet seen the 2022 paper, you should go and check it out because if you look at the questions are very conceptual in nature. They test your understanding of basics. So if you have just read your concepts but haven't really understood them, or if you have skipped the illustrations, or if you do not really understand it properly, then you will face difficulties in attempting CLAT examination. So that is why having a good grasp over all your basic subjects will be extremely important. Third is paying equal emphasis on different subjects from the syllabus. So if you go to CLAT's website and see the syllabus, you will see that of course the syllabus is very vast. But you have to understand that the earlier pattern wherein constitution held a lot of weightage whereas the other subjects were not equally important may not entirely be true anymore because in CLAT PG 2022 examination, they have tested other areas like company law, taxation, environmental law, family law, also in quite detail. So it would not be wise to leave subjects from the syllabus, and that is why you should be paying equal emphasis on different subjects. Of course, their weightage will differ and you will have to customize your preparation in light of how important a subject is considering recent events, but make sure that you are not leaving important areas of any subject. Next, you have to understand that you will need to read at least 1 to 2 years important judgments. Now, the idea is not to read all cases because that will be something which will not be wise looking at the CLAT pattern, but you have to be thorough and you have to keep up with at least last 1 to 2 years important cases that have come in light of the syllabus of CLAT PG examination. Lastly, you need to start early. So even though there isn't enough time, there are only 6 months that you have to prepare for CLAT PG. It is advisable that you start early if you are intending to write this exam, because of the vast syllabus and the fact that you also have to manage your college studies if you're still in college, and the fact that there are recent cases also that have to be read. So starting early will always be a good strategy for CLAT, and 6 months is a good time duration to prepare for this particular examination. So if you have not checked out CLAT PG 2022 paper, do check it out. It is available on CLAT PG's website. And if you like this video, please like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.